Back in 2016, Mayorkun recorded a video of himself singing to one of Davido's biggest songs at that time. He uploaded the video on Twitter, and luckily for him, the video went viral and even caught the attention of Davido himself. Impressed with what he had seen, Davido decided to sign Mayorkun to his record label, DMW. Out of all the artists that were signed by Davido, Mayorkun was the one that stood out the most. He might not have been the best songwriter at the label, but what Mayorkun had that others do not is his ability to make hit records out of nothing. His debut single is a testament to this fact. Mayorkun released his first official single under the label in 2016. Within 10 days of its release, the video of the song recorded 1 million views on YouTube. A couple of weeks later, the numbers rose to 8.4 million views on the platform. This was really huge. Imagine getting your first hit song with your first ever drop in a very competitive music industry. Only a few artists were able to achieve this feat, and now Mayorkun has also joined the list. His debut single was his first hit song, but that was definitely not his last. He went on an impressive run, releasing hit songs back to back. He dropped Mama, which pulled in 33 million views. He then dropped a song with Davido, which recorded 17 million views, and another song with Kiss Daniel, which also turned out to be a certified hit. Mayorkun was pulling in the numbers, but apart from that, he was also pulling in several awards to his name. He won Rookie of the Year and also Most Promising Act in 2016. In 2017, he won Best New Act, Best Music Cover and Artist of the Year awards respectively. 2018 was another impressive year for Mayorkun as he won the prestigious Next Rated Award at Headies. Mayorkun was no longer an upcoming artist. He felt he was now in the same level with other top artists in the industry. So in 2021, he left DMW Records to stand on his own as an independent artist. This, according to many, was the first mistake that Mayorkun made. He got carried away with the numbers and awards that he was pulling in, but the truth was, Mayorkun was nowhere near being an A-list artist in the industry. Well, at least not yet. Mayorkun never built a solid fan base of his own. 99.9% of those who stream his music were actually Davido fans. So when he decided to disassociate himself from Davido, there was a significant drop in the number of streams that he was now getting. Artists like Asake and Rema can decide to leave their record labels today and nothing will happen to their respective careers. You wanna know why? Well, these guys have built a solid fan base for themselves. Asake fans are known as Terminators, while fans of Rema are known as Ravers. Mayorkun did not have this kind of support base. He was mainly flourishing in the industry because of his association with Davido, who happens to be one of the biggest artists in Africa. And since this association was no longer there, people stopped caring about his music. I still listen to some of his songs, so trust me when I tell you that if he had dropped these songs under DMW, they would have turned out to become certified hit songs. But leaving DMW was not the only reason why 99.9% of fans turned on him. His close association with Wizkid shortly after leaving the label is what angered a lot of people. Now, for those who do not know, Wizkid and Davido are two sworn enemies. They have been beefing themselves for a very long time now. The only thing that they have not done is to throw punches at each other. But other than that, they have been involved in some messy fights and drama on social media over the years. But despite their history and the bad blood between them, Mayorkun decided to align himself with Wizkid. Back in 2022, Mayorkun was asked to pick his top 5 projects of the year. Wizkid and Davido both had an album that was released in 2022, but surprisingly, Mayorkun ignored Davido and included Wizkid's Made in Lagos album in his top 5 list. Mayorkun was now switching sides, and even if that wasn't the case, this is exactly what fans would think. Speaking about fans, they were obviously not happy with Mayorkun for choosing Wizkid over Davido. They began cancelling him on Twitter, and a lot of them them were criticizing him for being an ungrateful person, like this guy who said, after all that Davido has done for Mayorkun, including featuring him twice on his album, Davido's album can't even make his top 5. Let's be real, Mayorkun should never have done what he did. We have never seen any signee or close associate of Wizkid coming out to publicly declare support for Davido. So why on earth was Mayorkun now doing this? If Davido had maltreated him, this would have been understandable. But Davido never treated Mayorkun in any wrong way. All what Davido ever did was to be a good boss to Mayorkun during his time at DMW. A secret that most of you don't know is that while Mayorkun was signed to DMW, Davido never took a single kobo from him. What this means was that all the money that Mayorkun was generating from his songs went directly to his own pocket. The main objective of a record label owner is to make profits off the artists that they sign, but Davido was not after the money. He just wanted to give a platform to talented artists to get the recognition that they deserve. How many record label bosses can do what Davido did for Mayorkun? Well, I don't think there is any record label in Nigeria capable of doing that. The relationship between Davido and Mayorkun is still good, but the relationship between Mayorkun and Davido fans is completely broken. Will they ever support his songs again? That I do not know. Maybe a collaboration with Davido might just get him back on their good side once again, and who knows, his career might start picking up once again. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed watching this, please subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos like this.